What I will say, people, is Chris. Wait, what do you have to say before we get into this? Before we really, really get into this fucking review, what you let's just say your sentence or whatever. Blood Lake is the worst movie of all time, in my opinion. James, aka I hate Blood Lake, worst damn movie in my brain. Chris, say something, please.
Epic fail. Just epic fail.
Yeah.
I could not think of very many movies that can do it any worse.
And for those of you who are wondering, this is what the fuck we're talking about, Blood Lake movie review. Now, so what I'm going to do is, before we get into this fucking film, because there's going to be a lot of swearing. There's going to be a lot of swearing in this. We're going to watch a short film. It's only 6.5 minutes. This is what it's called right here. Cult Affairs. Now, I've not seen the film. Neither have these guys. It's going to be a first time watch. We got the okay that we can watch it live on the show. Again, I don't know how good or bad the movie is, so we're going to give our honest opinions. I'm going to be as nice as possible. It can't be worse than Blood Lake, I'll say that. So that's a positive start. And I will just say this right now for the creator of this movie. You made a short film, but again, we're going to review it right now. Let me pull it up. I'll just say that because again, I have no idea how it is. I know nothing about this movie. I'm about to find out. So where is it? From the window to the wall.
Cult affair.
Yes, make sure you share audio this time, Aaron.
And mute us.
Oh, should I mute us?
Mr. James, undoubtedly a difficult man to get a hand on. Comparable to the rarity of a rattlesnake in Ohio, and yet you can still find them. You're a talented man, Mr. James. Do you know how to build a bridge? Bridge is like a personal relationship, friendship even. It's a physical connection from A to B, and that should be respected. But given your recent events, Mr. James, it seems like your only intentions for a bridge is to cross it. Gentlemen, play number 6.
What? What? The plan!
Mr. James. I believe in the devil, Mr. James. I believe he lives inside each and every one of us. It's just up to you how much you want to let it grow. This town has labeled me and my men a cult. I don't think of me and my men as a cult, Mr. James. Rather, I think of us as a group of individuals with beliefs. A subculture, if you will. That'll be all. I will need your help to clean up shortly.
Absolutely.
Give me like 2 seconds. We're just gotta close this window. All right, guys, we are back. So
Yeah.
before I pull up Kyle's rating, what do you guys think of this short film? And be honest. Be honest.
It was okay. At first, I didn't know what the fuck's going on. For when it first started, they showed the guy taped up, but then they showed like you seen the two shadows. Like at first, I didn't know the shadow right in front of your face was the taped up guy looking at them. So it looked like the shadow like person was jerking off. I thought he was getting off like by this torture. I was like, oh, is this a torture like Hostel or something? And it's a turn on someone in a corner jacking it, you know? And it was going on and going on. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then I figured it out. I was like, oh, that's his fucking... He's looking at them. It's his shadow. And he's squirming. I was like, oh, okay. Makes sense now. I really thought it was fucking a dude in the corner jerking off, man.
I got a question for you, though, James.
Yeah.
I can't even fucking deal.
There's a lot of reviews that we do.
Yeah.
Henry, I have it. I'll send it to you so you can see it. It's
the background music was like creep factor.
Yeah.
It really was.
I liked the scores they used in there.
I agree. Agreed. So what would you, if you were to give it a rating off of that, what would you give it? And you could get from a regular scale.
Damn, that's tough for a 6-minute movie. It was okay for me. So I'll cut it down because the beginning made me laugh because I really thought the guy was jerking off. But anyways,
I got a question about that.
I'll give a 5.
Okay. That's not bad at all, especially for a 6-minute film. Now, James, I have a with you, man. With these reviews on Horror with Search 30 and on Popcorn and Pints, you find a way. Now, I won't say always. I won't say every movie because it's not every movie. But you find a way in a lot of our movies, maybe even the majority, of somebody jerking off in the movie. You find a way to throw that in there.
Man, I don't know, because if it's, I don't know why it stands out to me. My brain tries to find the abnormal shit.
Yeah.
So like the movie's normal, and if I see like a guy in a corner or something, and his arm moves in that motion or something, I automatically like zoom in and go, "What the fuck is this dude jerking off in the corner?" You know what I'm saying? So that's how my brain works.
My next question for that, my follow-up question, but just staying right on this topic. Does race matter in this situation? Like if you see a black guy sitting in a corner or a white guy, does it matter? Is it
no?
It doesn't matter. Okay,
not about race. If you're jerking off in a corner, you're jerking off in a corner. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But
so you're telling me you guys didn't see that? How the fucking shadows moving around? It didn't look like the dude was like in the heavy breathing.
No. I thought somebody was getting tortured.
Okay.
I think James has been duct taped in a corner jerking off.
TMI, guys.
No, I was gonna say like I did enjoy this movie, and actually I would like to have seen more from this. Yeah. Like just to see how it all got to that situation, what led up to that situation, or what's coming after this situation. Like maybe this is just how it starts, what would be coming after it. But I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wish there was more to it, but for what it is, a 6.5 minute movie, I'll give it a solid 6. Like it wasn't bad. There could have been more to it. Like these are the type of movies to where you want more of a story to, and you don't even need a lot of dialogue for these type of movies, but you want a good story visually. And the dialogue that is said is very fucking important. Like certain things, like you'll read, like say a letter comes in, it'll be from like Mr. Geinup, and you pay attention to that name, and then later on, the ghost in the house is Mr. Geinup. And I'm just saying that it's James's last name. Just put the creepy factor in there. I don't mean any ill will and any Geinups. But you know what?
The guy who was taped up was Mr. James.
Mr. James.
Do you believe in the devil, Mr. James?
Yeah.
But you guys get what I'm saying, though. Like, you know how like those movies, how it'll show like something really significant. It'll seem insignificant. I got it, guys. Insignificant until you see it later in the movie. Like you'll see like a book or hear like a song. As a matter of fact, The Conjuring. When I was telling you about The Conjuring. What's up, Phil? Thanks for popping in here, man. Go check out Phil's creepy videos on YouTube, people. Dope horror content.
Yeah, true.
No. What I'm saying is,
he wants more.
I want more. Like I wish this was longer than a 6.5 minute short. Thank you, good sir. Do you believe in jacking it, Mr. James?
100%. 100%.
Oh, Mr. James. I think it's like the second episode in a row we were talking about dicks.
Oh God.
Third.
I don't know. I don't remember talking about it.
One way or another.
Yeah.
One way or another. Because I remember one of the episodes. It was Tuesday's episode where Henry was talking about Bigfoot getting circumcised.
That's right. Oh, damn! I forgot about that.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right. Yeah.
Who knows what happened at Popcorn and Pints?
Damn, man.
But yeah, so I'm gonna give this movie a solid 6. Again, I would like to see this being like maybe a 45-minute film, maybe longer. Maybe longer, maybe like a full-length film, maybe fucking Blood Lake long, and Blood Lake is 6.5 fucking minutes. But before we start shitting on that fucking shit fest, Chris, what did you think about this short?
I also, just like James, gave it a 5 for a few reasons. I do want to see more of it. I noticed a bunch of like production type issues or whatnot, audio issues and stuff like that. So that's why I'm kind of in that 5 range. Noticed different poppings and different sound clips that were cutting out, different transitions when they changed angles or whatnot. You can tell the audio track wasn't mixed in right. And then like some of the lighting for one angle was completely fuzzy, like 90s VHS, and then the other one was like super 4K high quality, great lighting, super sharp imagery. Like so that messed with a little bit of the feel, but I still got it, and I loved how creepy it was. I did want to see more, but yeah, amazingly leagues beyond what we're about to spend some time on.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like for 6 minutes, yes, home run on your 6 minutes, because yes, now for this 5, I'm gonna figure out if you've done any other work and go look at it.
Yes, please. Like if you did, and if you're watching right now, post it in the chat, post it in the Horror Search 30 group, send it to me, and we will review. Matter of fact, anybody who has a horror short film that is, let's say, 20 minutes or less, we'll do a live review. You send us the movie, we'll watch it live and review it live. And we'll watch it with our mics being muted, so we're actually watching it, not talking through it, and then give you a solid, honest review before we review what we're going to review. And that's when we review a bunch of horror shorts one night. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there, people. I'm throwing it out there. Another thing I'm throwing out there, I forgot to mention on Tuesday's episode, is that I want to start doing watch parties, and it would be through Restream, okay? There could be a total of 10 of us, 10 at one time. And I'm not sure when yet. Got to discuss details behind the scenes, but it would be a non-recorded, non-live type of thing, just behind the scenes. It'd be behind the camera, watching the movie with some of us from the Z Network, and kind of having some fun. Like I don't care if people talk during the movie, as long as you're not overly loud over the movie. But I don't care if people talk and joke and all that stuff, and eating and drinking, whatever you do. Just wear your clothes. And don't be too loud. That's all I say. Henry, not picking on people.
Clothes are not. Clothes optional.
No swinging, no hanging.
Okay, now Kyle, you need to stop lying to people. Blood Lake is nowhere near a masterpiece.
A masterpiece of shit.
Shit. I fucking hate the movie.
I mean, hey, it does win #1 for worst. So, I mean,
yes.
Silver lining, it comes in for something and something.
Really?
Yes.
Henry,
worst movie I ever seen in all genres.
Henry, if it's on Prime or one of those like apps, legitimate apps, I will. That will be the first one we do. That will be the first one we watch. Which right now, people, like I said, I don't know what day we're gonna say. It would be on the weekend, of course. I would do it on Friday every now and then. The Friday one would be earlier, maybe start around like 9 p.m. at the latest, and the Saturday one would start around like midnight. So yeah, I think it would be kind of fun to do, and you guys might actually get to finally meet my wife on one of these behind the scenes episodes. These behind the scenes, because she said she would check it out, see if she's comfortable up here watching the movie, and chit-chatting with the fans or whatever.
What's up?
Yes, she's a real person. Henry knows her. Starting to cut him.
She's not a cardboard cutout from a. What was that? What was that movie in the late 80s, early 90s? Didn't a girl come to life from the cardboard cutout or some shit?
I don't know.
Oh wait! Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember.
Wow! Yeah.
Anyway, still a better movie than this movie.
Oh my gosh, this movie was so fucking bad. Henry, listen, I want you to watch this movie.
Henry, don't
listen. I want you to watch this movie because I want to know how mad you are about this movie. That's one. And two, I want to talk shit with you about this movie, like on one night when we're gaming or whatever, because that's the part that's going to be funny. That's going to be the fun part. So you got to watch this. That's what I want you to do for me, Henry. That's what me, James, and Chris, Puerto Rican Chris, that is, are requesting for you to watch this movie. I would say all that in Spanish to translate, but I don't know how.
Oh man.
Y yo también.
So where are we going to begin, guys?
Where are we going to begin? Let's talk about the positives of this movie. Best part,
They hitting it up, turning it off.
when the
Credits
in the movie, when the Trans Am, the muscle car was in the movie, and it didn't get harmed. Best part of the movie.
It was so bad I didn't even notice those things.
That shit.
No.
Yeah. I mean, nothing fucking lined up.
No.
Like, what the fuck? Nothing from the score to the music to the transitions to the goddamn lines. The first fucking scene, I literally said sturdy. What the fuck happened? Did my screen judder? Did we miss lines?
Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
No. Yo, he's not even lying. This was like within the first minute and a half.
I was gonna say 45 seconds to like maybe a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Yes. He was like, "What the fuck is it?" Not. I was like, "No, this is how it is."
And the thing is, how it was set up, it's like a home video.
Yeah, and
that's it. Do the whole thing, a home fucking video.
See, now but that part doesn't bother me. The reason why it bothers me is because the home video gives you more of that realism feel and look, in a sense of, you know, amateurs recording something, like amateurs going at like a camping trip like this was, and of course how the technology was back then, but a camping trip like how this was.
For a found footage, maybe, but not like this. This is supposed to be a movie.
Very true. Found footage would have made it better.
Not really.
No. Let me finish. Found footage would have made it better, but they would still have, as far as they'd have to change the story. Because if it was found footage but the same exact shit, it would be stupid. Oh, and here's something that makes no fucking sense. Right? They find out there's a murderer in the place. The cops come. Blah, blah, blah. The cops don't find the person. They don't seem like they're even looking for him. They tell the people there, stay here overnight and we'll talk to you tomorrow in case something happened. You know, in case something pops up. That wouldn't happen.
No. Especially
the Caucasians. And they stayed. I'm telling you right motherfucking now. If a situation went down like that, and they're like, all right, you guys can leave. Being brown and all too. You guys can leave. There's no, you know, because you didn't do it. We know you didn't do it. Okay, I'm going home. Well, we would like you to, no, there's a killer on the loose. I'm going home. I'm going to check my bags. I'm going to check my trunk and everything. Make sure this motherfucker ain't hiding in or on or under my car. And I'm leaving. I'm never fucking coming here again. And that's fucking it. Bye. But they stayed and no protection. Like if a cop had you stay somewhere, at the very least, they have a few cops on the premises, inside and outside.
See, that's so fake too. There's a crime there. There would have been police there overnight, anyways. It would have been a whole scene, a crime scene. So cops and ambulance and everything all night long, man. Forensics, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the only thing that pissed me off. So when the cop tells you that, when this shit's going down, it's like they had no fear. Maybe the one little girl, that one lady, one teenage, not little girl, the fucking one girl had like a little fear. But everybody else is like joking around. And they're like, oh, you want to go for a walk? Let's go on the boat and shit. And they're leaving the house.
Yo.
It made no sense, man.
That's what I was going to say, is the part where after they find the dead body, of course, which we're going to be jumping all around with this fucking movie, people. I'm not sorry either. But anyways, fuck, what was
my
I saying?
stomach's turning talking about this right now.
I know. It is. I'm trying to hold back the rage.
What was I saying? No, you got to let the rage out. Let that rage out. This is the time.
After they find the body.
Oh, yeah. After they find the body and the cop comes and they stay. Now, they know for a fact there's a killer on the loose. So the one dude, he's getting all pissy. So he has to go. He wants to go for a walk. Him and his girl go for a walk at night. Which, I mean, there's a killer on the loose. You think you'd at least, if you had to stay there, you'd at least stay together, stick together in like one room, 1 to 2 rooms. But no, they didn't. And the fucking person that killed them all was some old ass fat dude.
Okay, so if you read this, like when you look this movie up and it tells you what genre it is and everything, and they give you a little briefing.
They're
saying 6 kids on summer break or something with a supernatural force. There's no supernatural force in this. It's a fucking dude with a pocket knife. There's nothing supernatural, paranormal at all in this.
Yo, you notice that they didn't put any...
Except my soul left my body because it didn't want to be here watching this shit anymore. That's how
supernatural. Your soul leaves your... It's like your body's just stuck in your chair, but your soul's just like, I'm not going through it. No. This is hurting my fucking balls.
This was a supernaturally a waste of fucking time.
Yes. Right off the jump, right in the beginning where it starts off like how the fuck is starting off like this? And that was long. The scene, that was like a fucking 2-minute. Fucking them driving in a car up to this damn thing like nonstop.
They played almost the whole track. And it was an 80s track, okay?
Yeah.
They're like 6.5 minutes long, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, it was as long as the fucking...
basically every scene they did.
There was a full guitar solo, a drum solo.
Horrible. The fucking the home video fucking them jet skiing. You think something bad is going to come out of the water, like or something? Like one of them gets hit with an arrow.
No, I didn't even understand what the fuck happened. I'm like, yo, Sturdy, what the fuck happened? Why did she just let go of the fucking thing? Why are her skis up in the air, like straight up? Why does she look like she wants to get away? What is going on?
She fell and they looped back around to get her. It's like a fucking home video. Someone's recording them jet skiing for the day. Family time.
Yeah, but she freaked out like something grabbed her from under the water and kept looking back and under the water like, oh my God. And like, all right, we're coming to grab you. Swim to us.
Yeah, son touched me.
I got stuff to say, people. Really quick, Chris, I love your fucking background because your background was better than this whole fucking movie. That's a dope background. That's what I was expecting is a blood fucking lake. Red blood lake. Not what we got at all.
At night when the moon comes out, the lake turns blood and something spirit comes and kills campers. Something!
R. Kelly pees on people and they fucking bleed to death.
Well, R. Kelly's pee is red. He better go see a doctor.
He needs to see more than a doctor.
On one day a year, this festival of brings the dead souls of the lake to the surface, and it's all dead bodies and blood. Something!
Okay, who hates that fucking blonde-headed mullet kid?
All of them. Every single last fucking one of them. There's no point to them. They all don't, like...
I say earlier, Chris, I said, I want to fight every single person involved in this movie except for the women.
I just feel so bad for them.
I do, too. I can't believe they were in this movie. The acting was so bad too.
This is
you had a choice. You could have walked.
Where like, I'll say this: Doomsday Kingdom was good, man. Everybody go check out Doomsday Kingdom over on YouTube.
What's up, dude?
I gotta say this. This is the type of movie, right, where your child is of age where you let them watch a movie with cussing in it and sexual innuendo. No sex in it, but sexual innuendos as far as the verbiage. Which they may or may not understand it, depending on their age. But this is the type of movie where, like, if they're acting up, you're like, do you want to go watch Blood Lake? Huh?
Like,
fuck Spankins. Fuck
that's your punishment. You watch this shit.
No, you know what? You did what in school? Huh? You're watching Blood Lake back to back now. Go in there.
No, that's too harsh, man.
Go in there now.
The movie sucks so bad, man. CPS will feel sorry for your kids and gonna take them away from you.
Nope.
You're gonna make a supernatural psycho killer.
What I'm gonna make is a fucking A student. You're gonna make an A student. They're gonna be like that kid that just never gets in trouble, ever. And you're just gonna be like, what? What is Blood like that? Like, really? This is this? How do you discipline your kid, Darren? What?
Okay. I gotta get my main rant out. I can't hold it no more. We're gonna go to a fucking scene that pissed me off so much. Because it was so annoying, it made no sense.
That's the whole movie.
That's what I was gonna say. Where did you even fucking differentiate any of it?
There's a scene that stuck out so much that I really got so fucking pissed because it bothered me, annoyed me so much. Okay, so here's the scene when they're on the dock. The one dude's fishing. And they're just talking, and they look over, they're like, oh, check this dude out. Then all of a sudden, they get loud for no fucking reason, laughing their ass off. Nothing was funny. Nothing was said. Hey, dude, you fishing? Ah! And they all start dying laughing again, mad loud. No one does that. And if I walk by a group of kids in the 80s and that's how 80 kids, like high school kids, acted or something, but that's their jokes at somewhere, like they didn't make a joke at them. They're just like, yo, check this guy out. He's fishing. Ha ha ha. It's hilarious. And they're all dying laughing. I will whoop everyone their ass.
What the hell's wrong with you, kid? What's your parents?
I mean, for some reason, that scene pissed me off so much because it annoyed me.
Mad, and I was talking to Chris too. Fuck this movie, by the way. Just fucking fuck this fucking movie.
The smile on my face is not because I'm happy with this movie. It's just because I can't believe how bad it is, and the commentary. It's just
good.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad for this movie, for the time spent on it. If there was a budget and they did spend it, I feel bad.
The budget was the fucking camera.
Oh my god, bro!
The Trans Am. We cannot forget the Trans Am. That was a very important part of this movie. The only important part of this movie.
Oh, they probably didn't buy that. Maybe it was in the 80s. Maybe one of them actually owned it. They used their own shit.
Like Uncle Dad.
They're like, okay, everybody in this movie, here's a list of shit. Do you have it? Bring it. You got a hockey stick so we can put it against the wall in the fucking building?
Do you have a girlfriend? I have a sister. Bring it.
Fuck it.
You're going to get sexual. It's okay. We do it anyway.
That's what this movie felt like. It was just
dude.
There's some real rapey, creepy shit going on through this whole movie that it's like, I feel like for the 80s it may have been appreciate that, man.
No. Go
check out Doomsday Kingdom Army on Facebook as well.
Yeah, you're just chilling fucking fishing, man, and they cracking jokes.
The fisherman Jimmy Jack. Oh man, I wish that fisherman looked like Henry, because that would have made this movie better. As if Henry, I wish you were in this movie, because we would have actually liked this movie just to see the parts of you just fucking fishing in the background. Like that's one thing that I hope happens one of these days. I'm speaking this into the universe. I don't care if it's an indie horror film or a huge budget horror film. I want to see my brother Henry in the background fishing. If he's supposed to be there or not, keep it in the fucking movie, because he deserves it. And that would be it would be funny as shit. Like, it'd be look at this motherfucker back here fishing, looking back at cheese, smiling at the camera and shit, and fishing. See them having if he catches a big fish, but just before it gets to shore, snaps his line, and you see him fucking just swearing and throwing shit. It'd be fucking amazing. That needs to happen. Someone needs to make it happen, and it needs to be in a horror movie. Okay, go ahead with your rant, James.
Please.
I had to get that out before I forgot.
But yeah, no, that fucking scene, that's the scene that stood out of like the most annoying part. Like, I thought the fucking 20-minute long the fucking skiing was going to piss me off more. It didn't for some reason. Even though they tricked you on that. Did you get the trick? They're like, when they stop skiing, they're done. They're getting a boat, and they're like, you thought it was over. But no, they put another set out there, and they did the same shit another 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck,
and then after that, they have the little conversation scene, and then they're playing that fucking, what is it, quarters?
Yeah, on the table.
Minutes more. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is every scene where you guys are like, where there's like 5 or more of you guys together, you have to make these scenes 20 fucking minutes?
The jokes are bad. Nothing was funny.
These type of scenes. This whole movie is a bunch of scenes that should have been like 2 minutes long. This whole movie is a bunch of scenes that should have been 2 minutes long. But that being said, this whole movie should have been about, let's say 12 minutes. Let's say 12 minutes. And that's being fucking generous.
It should have never been made. No time.
By that being said, does it make you want to fight everybody involved in this movie besides the women?
Yo, okay. After this, I wanted to know the director and shit. I'm like, what other movies did they do? So I looked it up.
I don't.
Okay, I did. I forgot their names.
Oh,
I had them. I forgot.
You want me to look it up?
Look up their names. So I'll go with the
It's sad that a movie like Cult Affair for 6 fucking minutes captivated me more, tantalized me more, and made me feel and think more than this goddamn movie. I'm sorry. No. It did make me think more. Made me think more, but negatively. Like, it's horrible.
Worst movie ever, man. I'll tell you right now. I'm going to put that worst movie I ever watched in my life.
Oh, easily. Fucking.
And I've seen a lot of garbage. I mean,
easily, yo. Easily.
What I liked about it, nothing.
How has this got a 3-star?
Okay, so now
how the fuck is that 3 stars on Prime Video,
guys,
bro?
I'm going to explain this. I went into this and checked this out. Okay, there's 3 stars. There's people. There is a couple people defending it, but there's someone in there saying the person who made it's in here bumping up the stars because he's made multiple content.
Do you want me to click on his name and see what else he did?
Okay, yeah, click on it because I looked this up. So I was like, what else does this dude have? He did do Hercules. I watched that series.
Bucket List, Hercules.
So this guy moved on.
We Were Soldiers.
We Were Soldiers. I love that movie.
So okay. So here's the thing, guys.
Bucket List was great too. What did he do on it?
Yeah, I think he directed them.
He did something on them. Let's just say this. Let's give him credit for being in, because it's gonna be too much to look up what he actually did. Let's just give him credit for being
Fargo the series, Legion the series.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So I was like, then who the fuck is to blame of this if it's not the director?
So
I clicked. Yes, I click on the maker. What else does
the
he
writer,
have in
Doug Barry?
What else does he have in his life? Nothing.
Hang on, this kid right here has Blood Lake and then Street Creatures in 2004.
Garbage.
But that's how long later? 11, 12 years later?
Nah, from 87 to 04.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4.
Now that's the only 2 things he has. You know what you see? No, give up, dude. So he played in this movie. He's the one with the mullet, right? The blonde head mullet.
Oh, this person only did. She was only Becky in Blood Lake. Oh my gosh, I feel
sorry. She want to kill herself.
She was no. We're not going to say that. We're going to say that she was acting, and somebody checked out this movie, and they're just like, "No, I'm sorry." Woo! 2 people. That's all I'm looking up, people.
Oh, he went into
everybody.
Hey, he went into sound design. He stopped directing. This movie crushed him. He was like, I could do other things. I could turn the volume up.
Down.
Hey, man. Up. It's true. Everybody's got a lane in it.
I'm telling you, this movie, like I said, all these people were wanting to become stars. They're like, yo, we're in this movie. It probably ruined their careers. They came in with their portfolio. They looked in. They're like, fuck no. Get the hell out of my office.
Got about 15 minutes in. You still got like an hour and 5 minutes left for that shit, man.
Every time you hoped it was done and it felt like it was done, it fucking wasn't.
No.
It kept coming back for more.
As soon as I hit play, I'm like, oh, fuck, this shit is still going on. Fuck.
And the fastest scenes is like when they actually showed the guy killing someone really quick. It was like 5 seconds. But them cooking dinner is like 25 minutes.
And you know what bothers me is that Blood Lake is such an amazing fucking title.
It is. It could. Oh man.
And I hope I find a Blood Lake that I can love, not like but love, because I hate this movie. Everything about this, anything negative, is how I feel about this movie.
I can't think of anything positive at all about this.
I'm saying the Trans Am, but still, that car was forced to be in this movie. They should be sued for that. That's car slavery. And it was black.
Yeah, mullet, Trans Am, you get it.
But I don't have a mullet and I have a Trans Am.
But you know what I'm saying? The optics of Hollywood and such.
Redneck. This is a redneck horror movie.
Oh, by the way, I wore my Freddy Krueger.
That's cool.
Dope.
Just because the fucking cover, he looks like an overweighted Freddy Krueger with a fucking highlighter.
I'll pull it up real quick, people.
Dude, I really thought it was going to be this dark, mysterious figure or something going around.
It was
fucking Cousin Fred from next door, goddammit.
It was Hillbilly Jim from wrestling back in the day.
You thought it was going to be that right fucking there.
Yeah, it's not even the same attire or nothing that they show other than the goddamn hat. Yep, and the hat wasn't even the same hat.
Similar, but it wasn't the same. But yeah, you're right. Like, it looks
the
like
knife was the same. Fucking highlighter.
It looks like a fucking... it doesn't even look like a Walmart Freddy. It looks like a fucking Shop and Save. And if you're up from upstate New York, like the capital region area, you know exactly what Shop and Save was. Similar to Price Chopper, similar to Wegmans, Food Lion. Anywhere you can grocery shop. Sam's Club's probably everywhere. Walmarts are everywhere. Shit like that. But anywhere you can grocery shop. That's what that's like. And fuck. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot where I was going with it. But yeah. Why did I say, what was I talking about?
I don't know, but
we're talking about his clothing and his shit.
Oh, yeah. His clothes. That's where he bought his clothing from. Shop and Save. That store is no longer in. It's gone. Kind of like the Ground Round, you know, places like that. DZ, Discovery Zone, Discovery.
Shit.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I miss being a kid. Chuck E. Cheese when it was a fucking big ass place over on across the street from Colony Center.
Oh yeah,
fuckers don't know about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel so old, yo. I feel so fucking old. Mohawk Mall.
Oh yeah.
When Rotterdam Square Mall had more than 17 people in it at a time. Woo!
Mall walkers.
I used to be a mall walker.
Latham Circle Mall. Hell yeah, mall walker was the shit. Remember, this was the shit.
I'm saying that's all that's left now is the senior mall walkers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
That's probably gonna be us. I'm telling you, that's gonna. If malls are still around,
they're not afraid anymore. She's like, "There's no hooligans in here," and they start power walking.
Power walking with them. Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that are like, I'm going anyway.
Yeah, fuck it. Last day, take me, Susan.
Every day is one day closer anyway. Fuck it.
They live for another 175 years, still grumpy as shit. Take me. But yeah, this movie was fucking terrible. I'm gonna spin the wheel really quick just so we can.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go.
This thing was fucking bad.
It was worse than bad.
Like you're better off trying to shoot like
crack
5 different movies together at the same time in one shoot and just making it work.
I think they made this movie in 10 days.
10?
6
I would have thought they made it in 2, maybe 5 with post.
I think fucking the hour and 20 minutes was the fucking movie they made. And
banana splits.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. No. Oh, it really is banana splits. That's my shit.
Never seen this shit before.
I never seen it either. I totally forgot to watch that. So
media. EA. Oh my goodness! I'll tell that story in a second, Henry. Remove.
I didn't realize they had a movie.
This is something totally different, bro. I've never seen it, but I know it's supposed to be crazy. So we'll be doing banana splits for Tuesday's episode.
He said this is something completely different, bro.
All right. So Henry said media play. Now you guys remember media play, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
Yeah.
No.
It was similar to FYE.
Yeah.
Basically FYE now, but it was more music based, of course, because there was less shit out. But the EA thing, there was a toy there. It was one of those like talking computer things and you push the keys and it says the letters or whatever. So I think Henry started doing it. He just kept pushing EA, for like 15 minutes straight, just EA. Yo, we were fucking dying. EA. And we had that joke going on for years. I think this was when we were around like maybe 12-ish, 11, 12. I don't know how old we were. I know it was youngish, but and we still laugh at that shit to this day. Like it's crazy. It's just the memories, man. And I'm so glad this isn't one of the movies because this movie right here is one of the movies you would grab. Listen. Let me finish this. Right. Say if this, well, obviously it was out, but say it was like popular, like out, so we all knew about it, or at least seen the cover of it. Back when, when you can go to the store and rent your VHS or DVDs, depending how old you are. So I'll add DVDs in, but it was mainly VHS. You see the cover of this movie, you see the title of this movie, you're going to bring it home and you're going to rent it. Now just imagine this, people. Imagine this being the first fucking horror movie you ever seen in your fucking life.
Yeah, it'll probably make people not want to watch horror. They're like, it's going to be like this?
This movie is so bad that if this was the first horror movie you've ever watched in your life, this might make you want... shit. This might make you not want to go down this journey, this fucking beautiful journey of horror. You're gonna be like, you know what? If this is what horror is, like, say you're very oblivious to horror in general, and this is the very first taste of horror you get, the very first taste of horror you get this, you're gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I don't even call it horror. Like, not horror in the sense of the genre. It's horrific. Period.
Oh, that's how it's horror. Oh yeah.
They missed the point. They missed they were going for a genre and they just made a horrible movie.
Yes. Speaking of another thing that pissed me off. Who thought the ending was so fucking stupid?
Stupid wasn't the fucking word, yo.
The guy was just walking down to the lake was drained.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. The cop was the worst. Like, what the fuck happened?
It made no sense at all. Settle. Real quick, I want to respond.
The whole fucking walk.
Henry. So back with the whole EA story I was just telling. So, of course, back in the day when it was easy to do this, people, we would, we snuck into a movie. My mother gave us movies to take the bus home because she wanted time away from us. We got on her nerves. So she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop you niggas off at the mall. She didn't say it like that, but she was definitely thinking. I seen it in her eyes. Exactly, yo. The title alone, again, going back to like the VHS days and shit, the title alone, and even the cover is not terrible, is gonna make you want to watch this movie. And you're going to take this movie home and rent it, because this is way back before the internet days where you can Google it at the very least, watch a trailer real quick if you wanted to, and kind of decide from there. You're just going off cool name, cool cover, why not? And then you fucking turn this shit on, and instead of it being the beautiful lake that's behind Chris, it's the bullshit that's behind me. It's fucking horrible. No. Horrible. Worst movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't recommend this bullshit. Watch it at your own fucking risk. Henry, you should watch it, though. Everybody else, watch it at your own fucking risk. This movie fucking sucked. It's horrible. It's terrible. Chris, you got something to say? Go right ahead.
Let the lessons be learned by those who have experienced it for you. Don't watch the shit. Fuck this pile of shit. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck this couch. Fuck this movie. Fuck it.
I agree. It's bad. I want to know if anybody liked it. I want to find someone who gave it a 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, somebody. There's no way. It's a challenge.
Even talking this poorly about a movie, because I know people put time and effort into it, but it's like, I'm the type of person, if you're going to spend the time and effort, fucking do it and make it at least look right. Make it look good. Get it to at least the point that you're like, all right. Not whatever the fuck this was.
You should have hollered at your boy, because look how clean my green screen is now, motherfuckers. This movie is shit.
It is a catfish movie.
Definitely a catfish movie. And I bet you there's catfish in that lake. Speaking of catfish, Henry.
And I'm going to do something that I said I would never do. You want to get to the ratings, Aaron?
Go ahead. Come on.
So originally I gave it a 1. Then we're discussing it, and I said, "No, this movie's so bad." And Aaron asked me, like, "Why you give it 1?" I was like, "Because at least they tried." So I bumped it down to a 0.5 because I was like, you know what? They tried. I had to give it to them. But tonight I'm breaking my rule. This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. They should have never made it. I'm giving it a 0. I'm dropping it down to a 0. I hate this thing so fucking much.
I'm going to pull it up next, Kyle. After me and Chris give our ratings, I'm pulling yours up.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
I can't fucking stand it.
Matter of fact, Chris, Kyle, I'm going to pull yours up now because I was supposed to pull yours up first. This is Kyle's rating of Blood Lake. I did not watch it. All I did was pull it into my editing program and put these 2 pictures next to this thing. We're going right now.
So I watched Blood Lake 1987 as per the wheel, and as per the worst movie ever made according to Aaron, at least one of them. Anyways, I watched it. It was bearable. I'll say that much, at least the first half of it. And then after you hit the second half, things start to get dark. It doesn't make any sense as to what's going on. And for some reason, the synopsis states that it's a supernatural killer. Is it supernatural because the lake dried out at the end of the movie? Like what? I don't understand. Sound effects were kind of shitty, at minimum, which is kind of ironic considering that the director turned into a sound designer or sound effects person for a lot of good freaking shows like Breaking Bad and things like that. So it's kind of weird, but here's the thing. I understand that a lot of people think that this is a really shitty movie, but for the budget that I'm assuming that they had and the time in the 80s, like, it wasn't easy to get your hands on equipment, start filming shit. Like, nowadays, like, look at me. I'm recording something right now on a phone. Like, it's the quality, the sound quality, the lighting, everything's like 100,000 times better than what was produced from that film. But honestly, it was not the worst film that I've ever seen. I've seen worse. And that is likely my judgment based on the budget. The acting wasn't terrible. The worst part about it was the lighting. And I guess the intro line with the killer is like, I don't care, and stabs buddy, even though he doesn't live there. Anyways, thanks for having me, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Good old Kyle. Hey, we're back, man.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my guy Kyle. Excuse me. Shout out to our guy Kyle. Kyle, what is your rating though? You did not.
He put it in the chat.
What is your number rating?
He got it in the chat.
Did he?
Yeah. It's the one that says, it says I forgot to rate it.
He gave it a 2 out of 10. A 2. And he's, guys, listen, this is a Canadian 2.
Okay.
Well, a Canadian 2 is an American 0. I say that because Canadians are not nicer than we are. And we're from New York. Us three here are from New York. So we're supposed to be like the rudest. And so Kyle's 2 is really a 0. It's a Canadian 2. It's a -0. It's really a American 0. It's cool though. We still love you, Kyle. You know, keep drinking that maple water. Get your muscles big and strong like Popeye or whoever Canada has for a strong guy.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. No,
there you go, Bullwinkle. Be strong like Bullwinkle and smart like Rocky.
The Mountie.
Oh, man.
It's all love, Kyle. It's all love. All right, so I'm gonna jump into my rating. This rating is, I'm going with on Ibrahim's extreme rating, where he gave Freddy Got Fingered a negative infinity times or whatever. I'm giving Blood Lake the same thing. This is on a scale of its own. From now on, the rating's going to be from 10 to Blood Lake. There's no more negative ones. It's going to be from 10 to Blood Lake. Is it Blood Lake? And then I feel like if a movie's Blood Lake bad, does that make it worse than Blood Lake? Would it have to make it a little worse?
That's what I mean. It's like, how do you make it worse than this as far as everything from the sound quality to the edits to the jumps to the nonsense to the no continuity to the what the fuck and who did you cast and what happened and why was it, and then the final conclusion and I'm just fucking speechless. I'm jumping.
Yeah, the final and the ending made no sense to me.
Not at all. The whole movie made no sense.
It should have just ended at the ambulance leaving.
Oh, who is this guy? Oh, it's so and so. Oh, who is he? Oh, he used to live around here. He's mad. His uncle sold the land. Really? That's just what that was, and this is where they just come from. You just happen to now know this. You didn't know the dude's still around on the land. You didn't know he's man. Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Well, what they say? No, your father bought the land but never paid the guy or something.
Never paid. Yeah.
He did. He really didn't buy the land then.
He did. Yeah. It's so fun. Man, it made no sense. Oh my god, I really hated the ending. Him just walking down the hill. It took like fucking 10 minutes to walk down the hill to the dock to a fucking drained out lake, and he's just sitting there staring. Like,
which was stupid. Like,
what did that have to do with the movie? What, just to prove that he's alive? You could have just seen him like.
You could have just
lake.
Yeah, listen.
Or fishing again. Like
here's what they could have did. You could have just seen him moving, or you could have seen him fishing. You could have seen him just moving,
and then dissolve into nothing. That there would have been your supernatural thing done.
Yeah, Jesus, man. So bad. I don't think there's a movie out there worse than this. This is my worst movie ever.
Kyle said he's seen worse. I need proof. And it has.
I want to know.
I need proof. They're going on the fucking wheel and we're going to fucking review it. That's what I'll say. I need fucking proof that you've seen a movie worse than this. Because I want to see a movie that. Why do I want to see a movie that bad? Because I'm fucking crazy. I guess that's why. I don't know. But I want to see if a movie can really be that bad.
If he proves a movie to be worse than this, then I am done watching shitty ass movies forever because there's no purpose anymore to watch a shitty movie because I found the absolute shittiest movie.
I'm still gonna watch them because I think what that will do. Let's spend some positivity on this. Is make you appreciate the other shitty movies more. To maybe even you could say trick you to the fact of, but maybe even put your mindset to the fact of, maybe this movie's not as bad as I thought it was. Because
because something is bearable doesn't mean you should have to endure it.
Yeah,
well, I say you have to endure it, but you might check it out and look at it a little bit different. Maybe you'll have a different appreciation for it. Maybe you'll see something in that movie that you haven't seen before in that movie because you've seen something so terrible that you haven't seen any continuity, like you were saying earlier. Nothing. Like this movie made no fucking sense. Somebody jerking off in the corner would have made more sense in this fucking movie.
Kind of.
That happened. This actually would have worked. What's up, Henry? What's your serious question?
Oh, one part, I thought the kid with the mullet was gonna fucking rape the girl.
The way
he was like, Jesus. No. Listen. I'll say that. Listen, here's what I'll say, Henry. Movies that are so bad they're good, and Sir Sturdy fucking loves it. Thanksgiving. It's cheesy. It's corny. It's stupid. It's fucking. There's titties in it, but I love the movie. Like, I fucking love that movie. It's my favorite horror comedy by far. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. This movie wasn't that. This movie was so bad. It was fucking bad. It was terrible. I'm going to smack the shit out of everybody that was involved in this shit, except for the females, of course. And yes, that's how I feel about this movie. That's how I fucking feel about this movie. And I'm not a violent person. I'm like the writer of this thing, in his mind, he probably, like, I could see how this could be good. Like the storyline, like it's a slasher movie. You know, it's like he fucked up the basics. Here, this is what happened. He had a budget of like $100. He goes, "Yo, we could do a scene on the boat where we're skiing." They're like, "Yeah, cool." They're like, "What else?" He's like, "Okay, that's all I got for now. We could put like 25 minutes of that. We'll kill some space."
Basically,
that's what he did. All these boring parts. His story, he just like, we're going here. There's a guy. Kills the two at the boat. They're like, okay, where's the fillers? Like, how you leading up to that? He goes, I don't know. We got to throw some. Let's just sit at a table and make some stupid jokes that are not funny. That's all it seemed to me. It seemed like he had $100 and he tried to put a whole bunch of fillers.
Ooh, yeah, Henry, you asked a fucking great fucking question. Okay, with that being said, as far as us saying we hate this fucking movie, it was fucking terrible. And as far as, like, you know, Henry asking about was it so bad it was good? No, it was none of that. If we were to do a remake, how would we make this better? How would we make this good? How would we make this bearable at the very least?
How about a regular, original, not like cookie cutter, not original, like the same setup of any other slasher movie where they're going to like a vacation resort or like a cabin?
It should be called Blood Lake for a reason.
All the murders. There should have been way more killers. This
should be a part of the fucking movie. It should be called Blood Lake for a fucking reason. It bleeds red on such and such a date on a full moon. Boom, there you go. People go and check it out, and mysterious shit happens to them. They end up dying. It could be a supernatural movie. It could be a slasher movie. It could be whatever the fuck you want it to be. That right there would make it better, in my opinion.
It don't even have to be that. It could just be like they're going, say the area went. You know how they had like next door neighbors, the guys fish. It could have been like a whole thing, like they could have turned it into like a spring break area where a whole bunch of college kids are going up there. And there's just this serial killer slasher dude just killing so many people that there is like so much blood, it turned the lake red. Like
or lake. On top of that, it could be some sort of sea creature, some sort of water.
That too.
It could be as simple as piranhas or whatever, but it could be some sort of water being.
Oh, you mean like Blood Lake, the lampreys?
Could be that, or it could be something. It could be something totally different. It could be a different type of fish. It could be a different type of being. It could be whatever. Just something that's in the water, a creature in the water. and it killed a bunch of people. The lake turns red. It could be whatever. It could be supernatural where the lake turns red. The lake turns red. The lady of the lake comes out and fucking whatever. Something. But this was fucking terrible. I don't know why they called it Blood Lake. It was stupid. It had way too many fucking scenes of nothingness. It isn't necessary to have the blood in it, just like Camp Crystal Lake. It's called Camp Blood. It was called Camp Blood for a reason, though, and not because of the gang. It was called Camp Blood because of Jason spreading that blood and splatting that blood all over the place. This movie didn't have that. It was fucking terrible. Like, it was... I would expect better from a first grader. I would expect better.
They're like, here, take this camera, make a movie. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense.
Why do I say that? Because they would at least have imagination, even if they're playing with their toys. Okay, this toy, this is fucking Superman. This is Batman. They're saving the fucking world. They're saving the whole galaxy from whatever. That would have been better than this bullshit. Way fucking better. Fuck you for making this.
Legitimately asked 30 if this was a joke or a high school project or something.
I don't think so. I think it's a legit.
And I feel bad because I feel bad because they tried. But
they tried. It was it's a real deal.
Here, you want me to answer that question? Fuck it, I'll answer it. Listen, people. If this movie was a high school project and it was your dream to create a movie, whether that's acting, directing, whatever part you had in this film, if that was your dream to be that part of your film, fuck your dreams. This was fucking terrible. Do something else. Get an acting coach, get a writing coach, just get a bunch of coaches and figure out, talk to your therapist and figure out what you should really be doing with your life. Because if you think you can put this shit out and people are going to enjoy it, they're not.
The sad part is how much money did this thing gross? Like, period.
Oh, I forgot to look at that.
Like
$37 probably.
That's the thing, though. It probably didn't, because think of how many people would have just bought it to buy it for 99 cents, for $3. You know what I mean? Just at the gas station,
especially if you're a collector.
Or back in the day, think about it, in the discount bin of the video store. You know what I mean? Mom and Pops, or the corner store, or a Blockbuster. You know what I mean?
This, you know what this movie is? At best, is a gag gift. If you would even spend your fucking money on it. Hey man, I got you a movie. Oh shit, you got me a movie. Oh, Blood Lake. Oh, let me check this out. And they put it in. They're just like, what the fuck?
I would expect it attached to a brick to fly through my fucking window 2 hours later.
Yep.
Good shit.
Seriously, though.
No, Henry, it was that bad. Trust me, it was that fucking bad. I want you to watch it because
it did ruin my day. Like, I usually watch the movies in the morning, like I said earlier. I couldn't. I said, nope, I can't do it now. I was pushing it off. I was like, because I know I'm going to get in a bad mood after watching it. And I watched it at 1:30, got in a bad mood. Like, the rest of my day, I was like, ugh. Then I knew, because I constantly think about it. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to review this. We're going to have to talk about this shit later. So it was always on my mind. So, yeah, it ruined my day.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's everybody's ratings, though? I gave it a negative, but I'll say
0.
So Blood Lake. I'll give it Blood Lake. This is Blood Lake. It's the lowest of the low. It's Blood Lake.
0.
I'm at a 0.
A 0. Chris doesn't go to the negatives, but he gives it a 0 at least. Well, this movie sucks.
I can't go that far. I mean, it's bad, but it's 0. It is what it is. It's done. It's 0. It's 0.
I don't like giving zeros because, like I said, I used to say at least they tried, but I'm like, no, fuck
I'll leave
this
a
one.
little hope that there's something out there that's a little bit worse, whether it even comes off a amateur reel from a fifth grader or whatever. But Jesus,
I wish that's the challenge. Find something worse than this. That's why we tell people to watch this, because you got to base off this.
Yes,
I've seen better America's Funniest Home Videos put together.
Yes. The montages.
Henry, yes, I literally did say fuck their dreams, because if your dream is to make bullshit like this, fuck your dreams. You ain't going anywhere with that shit.
Put it like this, Henry. The teacher talked to the directors and the writer of this movie and said, "You ever think about porn?
Do something else. So this is bad. This is fucking bad."
Oh damn!
What about Chris? You said you guys both gave it a 0.
Yeah.
I know neither one of you would watch it again.
Nope. This is
Would
my last time. Retired.
you have somebody watch it that you were having, I won't say a beef with, but that you were a little angry at? And they're like, yo, what movie should I fucking watch?
Honestly, no, because it's not even like I can't think of a time that this fits a severity of a situation like that.
Yeah. And the thing is, it won't work anyways because some people will watch like 10 minutes of it and they go, "What the
And
hell is
just
this?" And
shut it
shut it
out.
off.
You're like,
Yeah,
yo,
they'll just shut it off.
Well, that's because your dreams were weird. I'm not going to mention them on the air, but it had to do with feet and some other weird shit.
Tentacles.
Pudding.
Pudding. Feet and pudding.
Tentacles.
Oh, fuck this fucking movie, man!
Yeah,
Wow.
no, seriously. Any way you can make this movie is making it better. Literally, any other way.
That's it.
Literally, reshoot this movie today, and it would be even better.
Not if you shot for shot.
Transition it a little bit better in a few spots. Add a few lines here and there, and then you might get somewhere in the 3 to 5 range.
You got to add a story to it. You got to add a lot to it.
Yeah, I mean.
You got a lot. Because even if you added a few more lines, there's still nothing going on. They're still not talking about anything. They're still not doing anything.
No, they got to fix the story. Like I said, it's like a cookie cutter story. It's like there's a slasher where they're going on vacation, and people end up dead. That's how you fuck that up. You can do anything with that, except for this. They had the dude in it like 5 minutes in the whole movie. The rest of it is them skiing and talking at a table. You know, like you got to have more of the killer, like the reason beforehand. Why was he doing there? And
I feel like this movie. Well, I'll say this first because this is facts. This movie came out in the era of the slashers, of like the dope slashers that we all still love, right? I feel they rushed this shit out because slasher films and like, oh, we'll hold on the coattails of the other slashers. We'll call it Blood Lake. Blood Lake, that name stands out. It's a new name, blah 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 blah. It's cool, it's hip, it's funky, whatever the fuck they said back then. I was born in 85, people, and I was only 2 years old when this movie came out, so I don't know what the fuck the lingo was. But what I'm getting at is this was bad. Like, yes, I understand you may be trying to ride on the coattails of the other slashers, like a Friday the 13th, Halloween, or Nightmare on Elm Street. You may want to try to grab those coattails, but you did a fucking terrible job at it. You know what I mean? It's almost like you tried to fuse Jason with Freddy as far as the Blood Lake thing, Jason at the lake, Camp Blood, and then this fucking...
Yeah, and look at the stature of him, and then it's Jason with a hat holding a knife.
With Freddy's sweater on.
Yeah.
See, right?
Shit, you could say that. What did Turner just say?
Yeah, there you go. There's an opening scene.
I think a dope scene would have the killer chasing a chick and she trips right at the shoreline. He slits her throat and she bleeds on into the lake. Boom, Blood Lake. There you go.
There you go.
That helped. And he's saying this, people, he made that movie better without even watching the movie yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I say yeah because I'm putting this into existence, speaking this into existence. Henry's gonna watch this, so we can discuss it again with him.
All right. Or he's a serial killer, and that's where he hides his bodies, is in this lake. And like it's they didn't even have the skiing, like they're skiing. The girl hit something, like you said, was she hit or something hit her? She's floating there, then like you can see like a fucking skull or something floating, or
no one knows there's piranhas in the lake or something, and they decompose and eat the bodies, and it makes the blood something.
I'll pay you, Henry. I'll pay you no mind. That's what I'll pay you. Shout out to Family Guy. That's where I stole that from.
Like, seriously, like,
man, I can't think of one good thing about it. I mean, even your thing, Aaron, that you look forward to these movies. No nudity.
No titties.
Not even to help. Not at all. They didn't even think about it. They're like, damn, well, should we hey, how about damn, I have no more budget. How much would it cost if you whip a titty out? She's like, you can't afford it.
Probably nothing. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't remember what I said. Oh yeah. Didn't
pay no mind.
Meatwad said that, right? It was either Meatwad or Master Shake. I think it was Meatwad though. That said it. I gotta start watching that shit again. That shit is funny as fuck.
I used to watch a long time ago.
It's on Hulu now.
Fry Law.
Frylock.
Pay no damn mind.
Oh, he's looking mad.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know what else to say about this fucking shit show.
I'm glad it's over. I don't like it's so bad that like it's like little images in my brain. And I was there watching it. I left for like 2 minutes to grab my food from the delivery person. And it's still just like little glimpses in my brain of nonsense.
Yeah. That's why I said I didn't even have to watch this again because it was so bad. I remember every scene because it fried into my brain just to torture me.
Oh, it was terrible.
I'm like, fuck, man.
I was like, damn.
No, it's the only movie that made me angry. Now I'm gonna admit this. Watching it the first time, I was more angry. Because I know what I was expecting this time. It put me in a bad mood, but it didn't make me like what the fuck?
I think it was like you said, you knew what was coming up and you really didn't have to pay much attention to it the second time. Because this is one of those movies for me. I'll speak for myself. For me, like when I'm not watching it, I can't tell you what happens in it because I hate it that much and I try to block it out of my brain. But as soon as you hit play on this movie, I'm like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna. I think it's easy for you to say this like after a second watch is, which me and James probably watch it more than the fucking people, anybody in the world. If you watch this movie twice, you watch a movie at least twice as much as anybody in this world, because most people stop at one. But
it did not make it better. Oh, you watched it the second time. Maybe you'll catch something you missed before. No,
there's movies that are like that I'm just like, oh shit. But like,
I feel like they only watched it once to get to the editing floor and get it through that.
Yeah,
they couldn't even fucking take it.
They didn't listen. They didn't even edit this movie. They recorded it and they were just like, fuck.
Yeah, they're supposed to cut a lot of shit out there. Like, just put it out there. We're going live. Just throw it. Yeah, I don't even think they edited it. You're right.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Was there an editor in the credits? I don't think so.
Yeah, edit this.
There was who the fuck was it? Like people wanted to be in the credits. They credited people.
I know. Oh man.
Like, Aaron, you want a credit for this movie? Fuck no, man.
No, never. I'm not putting this on my resume.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue you if you put this fucking movie out with the shots with my likeness in there. That includes my voice, any part of my body, everything. Take it out.
I wonder how much money they each of them made though.
$6. A Happy Meal.
Oh man.
No, I mean, like
now
I said,
if
it's straight to DVD or if it's straight to VHS for what the time was. Well, I'm sorry. Was beta still a thing back then? Straight to VHS.
I'd say VHS because it was 87.
Yeah, I mean, those were what, $10 a pop a video, $20 a pop, something like that.
I couldn't even tell you.
I can't remember anymore. It could have been cheaper than that. It could have been like $6.
Let's say $10 max. Let's say $10 max.
Now, if more people watch this, like we've seen some shitty movies and they become like cult classics.
This won't be one of them.
There's no way.
No,
unless someone made a cult thing following as the worst movie they ever seen. Like there's a fan club.
But I don't think there's a fan club or a cult club for it though. Like I'll give you another example. A movie that a lot of people hate was
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hell, work. This will work. This will work. And if he or she stays,
you gotta get rid of her. There's something wrong with her.
Yeah,
checkmate.
That person check out right. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you're in danger. You are in danger. Like they know somebody. They're related to somebody in this movie or something. Something. That person did something for them one time, so they have to suck up for blood like all the time. This movie fucking sucks.
I mean, it could work to the advantage. It could be so bad that all of a sudden, you know what I mean, it changes the mood, gets things going.
Maybe she's like, okay, I'm bored. Let's make out, and it turns into something.
No. I think by things going is, listen, I'm gonna go home.
I'm just gonna wait for my Uber outside.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I'm gonna walk home. It's nice out. I'm gonna walk because
say you're halfway through and she's like, I can't watch this no more. She started making the moves. I know what kind of sex that's gonna be. That's gonna be hate fucking. I'll be hating that movie so much. I'll be fucking taking it out on her.
Have a good one, Henry.
Later, Henry.
I mean, that would be a positive because that wildness of, you know, I'll try to keep mine tight, whatever that means.
Will Smith's haircut in the Fresh Prince.
There's like so much you can nitpick and hate on, but my brain don't want to remember it to think of the stuff to hate on.
No. Sorry, excuse me. That's how I feel about this right here.
So it's like that's all I have to say about this. It's the worst movie I ever seen.
All right.
This is the worst damn gamer telling you this is the worst damn movie in my brain to existence.
Sir, sorry saying Blood Lake is the worst movie of all time, motherfuckers. Now listen, everybody. And if anybody's watching, I know you won't get it on screen. And I'm saying this to my two co-hosts for tonight. Let's give this movie the double middle finger right now, please. Everybody. It's not that hard. Chris, we can't see you.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. There you go. Everybody give this movie the double finger because this movie was fucking terrible.
Horrible.
I'll see you in your nightmare.